Hi everybody, this is Shri and welcome back to my channel Vedic Living. Today's video will be a series of videos for all the predictions for the year 2023. We have a brand new year coming up and I'll be doing videos on each of the ascendants and the predictions for each of those ascendants. Before we go forward, I do want to remind you that I practice sidereal astrology, which is Eastern astrology, Indian astrology, you may call it by many names, but it is not Western or tropical astrology. So what this means is if you do not know where your ascendant or your moon is in your chart, feel free to go to my website. I have a free chart calculator there. You click on the chart calculator, enter all your information, and when the chart shows up, there will be a certain sign that says AS, that's the ascendant or the lagna, and there'll be a certain sign that says MO, which will be your moon sign. So those are the two signs that I'll be talking about today when I talk about your particular sign and the predictions for the year 2023 for your sign. Now, I also want to remind you, when you're at my website, make sure you sign up for my free newsletter because I will be sending out very detailed predictions for the year 2023 through my free newsletter. And of course, every month I do monthly newsletters as well. So make sure you sign up for that. And if you like this video, like and subscribe to this channel so that I can reach more people with the same message. So let's go forward with the predictions for the year 2023. 2023 is going to be very eventful because there are so many large planetary transits happening in the sky in the year, and depending on where your ascendant or your moon sign is, you will have a certain experience throughout the year. And because the changing of signs of the planets is so rampant through the whole year, it's going to be an intense and eventful year. I don't think it's going to be all bad, though. There's some really good transits happening. So let's look at all of these. Now, here is the high-level view of all the transits happening in 2023. And these are like the main ones. There are lots of little transits happening too, but these are the main transits. So one of the main events that's going to happen is that the planet Saturn is finally going to change signs from Capricorn to Aquarius. Saturn did come back into Aquarius just a little bit of time last year, but it went back into Capricorn. So what happened is since early 2020 till now, Saturn has pretty much most of the time been in Capricorn, with the exception of that little bit of time when it was in Aquarius. But now, on January 17th, 2023, Saturn is going to finally move signs. So wherever it was for you earlier, it's going to be a completely different experience for the next 2.5 years. So I'm sure you're ready for that. The other main transit that's happening is Jupiter is going to move signs from Pisces to Aries on April 21st of 2023. This is a big one as well. What happens with Jupiter when it moves signs is that for a whole year, it's in a certain sign aspecting certain areas of your life. So your experience in those areas is going to change, especially if it's Jupiter and it's a benefic in your chart. It's going to be good experiences in those areas. That's another big transit that's happening. Now, along with all this, up until from January 17th of 2023 till March 15th of 2023, the 2-month period, there is going to be an intense transit of 3 planets, Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars, all aspecting the sign of Scorpio. Now, depending on where your ascendant is, sign Scorpio may be a certain house for you. That's the area you're going to see these 3 planets aspecting that particular area of your life. And we call it a point of manifestation because Saturn brings the ability to do work and discipline. Jupiter brings good luck in that area, and Mars brings in, it's like a trigger planet. It brings events and opportunities. So when all three planets are aspecting one sign, that's intense. So between January 17th of 2023 and March 15th of 2023, you're going to see, based on your ascendant, what that sign Scorpio is. And that's the area you're going to see most of those manifestation happening. Now, also another thing is that once Jupiter moves into Aries, the intense aspect of Jupiter will be on Aries, on Leo, on Libra, and on Sagittarius. So these are the main signs that will be aspected. But at the same time, because Saturn will be here in Aquarius, where my cursor is, that will also be aspecting Leo and Aries. So Aries and Leo become a very important area for the next year. And depending on your ascendant, that house or those houses will be where you'll see the most changes. Okay. Now, with that out of the way, those are the main big transits that are happening in the sky in 2023. Let's go to the sign by sign predictions. Now we'll be talking about these predictions for the year 2023 for the sign Scorpio. So if your ascendant is in Scorpio or your moon is in Scorpio, this is sidereal Vedic astrology. Then these are the predictions for the year 2023 for you. Now, the year 2022 for Scorpio ascendants has been pretty much a good year because Jupiter was transiting your fifth house of creative self-potential. And also you may have had, if you didn't have children, you may have ended up having a child in this time frame. And you would have seen yourself making changes in the areas of creativity and what you want to do in life. And fifth house is a lucky placement for Jupiter. So this has been the year 2022. But this energy is going to continue on till April of 2023 because Jupiter will still be in the fifth house, aspecting your ninth house of luck and fortune and your first house of yourself. So this is beautiful. In April of 2023, Jupiter is going to move into your sixth house of health and healing. So what this means is that you're going to now focus on your health regimens, your day-to-day routine. You may pick up a new diet, a new exercise plan, something new that you want to do in terms of the sixth house. And, if you have a job, Jupiter in the sixth can sometimes bring about an opportunity to change your job or to get a better job or or maybe even a promotion at work, because sixth house rules your co-workers, and from the sixth house, it will aspect your 10th house of career. So you'll be working better with people around you. You could have a rise in your career in the coming year. Now, Saturn, since the year 2020, has been in your third house. And while Saturn's in the third house, it can be a little difficult for learning and traveling. Saturn can bring restrictions in those areas. But, overall, since the year 2020, you may have seen a steady increase in your confidence level, your self-expression, because that's your third house, or your willpower even, okay? On January 17th, Saturn's going to move into your fourth house, which means your focus now comes back to fourth house matters, which is your home. You're going to be more invested on the home front. You're going to be thinking of ways to make your home look beautiful, or change your home, or renovate, or you could be more connected to your mother during this time frame. And the next 2.5 years is going to be all about fourth house matters, which is home and real estate. Okay, I think that's beautiful. Now, between January 17th and March 15th, you will have 3 planets, Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars, all aspecting the ascendant, which is the first house, which is yourself, which means that these 2 months, there's this manifestation happening on the ascendant. You will have these amazing new beginnings when it comes to yourself. Like I said, you may have been spending more time taking care of others or paying more attention to others, but now this is going to bring you back to your center. You'll change something about yourself, you'll change your outlook on life, and all this in a positive way because there are 3 planets aspecting the sign. So this is all about growth and opportunity and manifestation on the first house. Now, Jupiter will be in the 6th house, like I said, but both Jupiter and Saturn will be aspecting your 10th house. So once again, career becomes a focus in the coming year. You could be changing or thinking about new jobs, new careers. And also sometimes when you have both Jupiter and Saturn aspecting the 10th, there is this really strong point of manifestation where something that you've always wanted in your career could come about in the year 2023. So you will have this amazing ability to manifest a growth in that area. So those are the predictions for the sign of Scorpio if your ascendant or your moon is in Scorpio for the year 2023. So thank you for listening to these predictions for the upcoming year for your sign or your moon sign. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and don't forget to go to my website and make sure you sign up for my free monthly newsletter, and also use the free chart calculator if you don't know where your sign is in terms of your ascendant or your moon. Thank you so much.